Hi, I'm E.D. Lewis, and welcome back to my channel, E.D. Lewis Reviews, back with an all-new nocturnal review. Before we get started, make sure you hit like and subscribe and the little bell at the little subscription thing, so you get notifications on my latest videos. And also, please leave a comment down below. Okay, so this is one I've been meaning to do for a while now, and it just I keep pushing it back. So let's get to it with this video finally. That is The Hidden Witch by Molly Knox Ostertag, which is right here. This is actually a graphic novel. It's probably middle grade. It's from Scholastic, and this is actually a sequel because I have read the first one, which is right here. This one came out in 2017. It's called The Witch Boy by the same author. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually talked about this in a wrap-up video from last year, early last year. So if you want to check that out, I will put the link down below for that. But we're going to talk about the sequel. Now, this one pretty much takes place, or picks up pretty quickly after the events of the first one. Aster, who lives in this community outside of whatever town it takes place in, I don't think it ever says. He lives in this little community with quite a big family, and the boys of this community family, they're shifters, and the girls learn magic, and they're witches. Well, Aster doesn't want to hold to that. He is not interested in shifting. He's interested in magic, and he's not the first boy of their community that ever has. His great uncle had done the same thing, and that's the events that happen in the first book, where his great uncle reappears as this creature that he's become because he's been seduced by his magics and his dark side. So, now, Aster is starting to learn magic. He's in the classes with the girls and stuff, but he's not fully accepted, and he wants to move at his own pace while they move at a much more, gradual one. He has this friend named Charlie, this girl, oh yeah, she's right here. This is Charlie, and this is Aster. She lives out in the town, and she goes to regular public school. She knows about his abilities and stuff, and he actually helped her in the previous book. She makes friends with this new girl in town whose name is Ariel, and she's kind of an outsider. She's kind of unusual. Well, apparently she is a witch, and she thinks that Charlie is one too. So she once she sees, though, that she's friends with this boy named Aster, she starts to become jealous, and she sends out what is called a fetch, a dark shadow form of herself to terrorize Charlie. In the meantime, while this is all going on, Aster is actually working with his, I'm not sure if she's grandmother or great-grandmother, to try and heal his great-uncle, whose name is, I'm only guessing how to pronounce it, Macassie, I'm not sure, trying to heal him after the events of the previous book, which, this is actually that form that he takes in the previous book, so, except for it's red, and that's just the shadow version of it. Oh, you can see him right here on the back of the book. There we go. So he's trying to heal him and pull all the darkness and all the bad out of him. But also, a friend and cousin named Sedge, who's a shifter and was a victim of Macassie, actually wishes to not shift anymore. So he is, struggling with this little secret of his own. He has his own struggles. So, and he's a character from the previous book, of course. Like I said, he was a victim. We get to see more of him, and I think empathize with him more than before, because he was kind of one of the boys that looked down upon Aster. Ultimately, I enjoyed this book quite a bit. I think I gave it a 4 or 5 star rating on Goodreads. Just like the first one, I greatly enjoyed, and they were both gifts. One was a birthday or a Christmas gift, and the other one was maybe also a birthday gift. I don't remember, but they were both gifts anyway. I enjoyed them both. There is a third one in the series for trilogy, but I have not read it yet. I don't have it. I just have the first one and the second one, which only the second one advertises one of them, and that's the first one. Here's kind of a brief insight of what. There's not a whole lot of words. I read these both, each in just a day, and just like maybe an hour or so. But here is so the artwork inside. It's pretty simple artwork, but it's very well done, and there's not a lot of words per page. Oh, and here's the part with the fetch. There's much more of the plot than what I'm telling, so I haven't spoiled too much. I have spoiled a little bit, but still. So that's Ariel and her fetch. So yeah, it's really good. I highly recommend it. I mean, I know it's like middle grade horror, but still, it's still horror and it's still quite enjoyable. So I highly recommend the Witch Boy, and The Hidden Witch by Molly Knox Ostertag. So anyway, that is this review, and I will see you soon with an all new video coming up, soon. So anyway, take care, stay safe, stay spooky, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.